Hey guys, Dazzler Magic here, and on April 18th, Wizards released an article that was supposed to be framed as good news, but really isn't if you think about it. So this all started when they said, oh hey, the end of the story thing, yeah, we're going back to novels like we used to, or well, one novel. Oh, you want to know what's going on in the storyline? You gotta buy the book. And they haven't done that in forever, so to go back to that, I mean, okay, for like the end of the however many year Bolas saga Gatewatch thing, okay, but it's still dumb. So some people were like, woo, novels, I love those were great, and the vast majority of other people were like,
it feels like somebody wants to sell me something!
I told you he was on to us!
Yeah, you're just paywalling it. It's just one more product that you want us to buy. I see right through your crap, Wizards. So in my opinion, because of this backlash and the anger and people just being like, you're selling the end of the storyline that you've been giving out for free, you're now selling it as like DLC. And that is BS. So like I said, they won't tell you about the cause and effect link here, but in my opinion, that's why they came out with this here article. It's written by Chris Gleason. Who is that? I don't know. Why are you asking me? So he writes, this is it, the climactic finale, the Gatewatch, and loads of other planeswalkers facing off head-to-head against Nicol Bolas and loads of other planeswalkers. And then they've got their own ad for the Magic the Gathering Arena 50 for 50, $1 per pack pre-order crap from War of the Spark. I mean, that's like an okay price, but you can't buy it with gems or coins at all. So what a crap deal if you just bought gems or if you earned a bunch of gems or have been hoarding them like crazy from draft or whatever. Oh, sorry, your currency's not good anymore. We don't want to allow people who partially earned gems to buy anything we actually care about. No, you got to pay $50 cash. It's a direct purchase, USD only. That is so annoying and stupid. And people are like, oh, but it's okay though because it's a really good price. It's really still not okay. Then he goes on to say, will the multiverse be left reeling forever under the thumb of a tyrannical overlord? Chris, I think maybe you should sub to my channel. It's not that much of mystery. Or will the Gatewatch thwart Bolas's plans and protect their friends, their families, and their loved ones? No, they are massively incompetent. It will be literally anyone else who defeats Bolas. Probably Ugin. In fact, there's only like 2 planeswalkers that have the Meditation Realm or the Prison Realm in their card art background, and neither of them are members of the Gatewatch. So I love how those are the 2 options. The first best place to uncover the answer to this multiverse-defining question is Mexico, because the book was leaked early. Buen trabajo, hombres. Gracias for leaking it early. Anyway, si no vives en Mexico, then you can get the book starting on April 23rd, and it's available for pre-order now. There's also an audiobook and there's also a digital version, but both of those require using a really garbage platform or service, so just don't. What's that? You want more? Well, I've got more for you good, because that's gotta be in direct response to people whining about you paywalling and DLCing the final like story thing that's been free up until now, because that's ridiculous. So yes, I do believe you saying what's that you want more is like what's that you want us to cut the crap is probably more accurate. And so if you're expecting a solution, like a nice, friendly, I don't know, a summary, a Spark Notes version, literally anything logical or that will make people happy, I've got some bad news for you. This is where they piss off both people who won't buy the book and people who did buy the book, or will. Amazing. So beginning on May 8th, or as I like to call it, 15 days after the release of the book, unless you live in Mexico, we'll be publishing 6 additional chapters written by Greg Weisman. Well, that is who wrote the book. These secret chapters, that's a stretch, follow the perspective of Rat, a brand new character who plays a pivotal role in the narrative. Look for these chapters on Daily MTG and MTGstory.com, 1 story per week for 6 weeks. Boy, a gap like that'll be kinda hard to keep track of what the hell's going on. Hey, I've got a question. Are they before, during, or after the events of the book? Because that's kind of important and everyone's wondering that. Well, they're not going to tell us. So finally, don't forget to sign up for the Random House newsletter to receive 20 free War of the Spark prequel stories by fantasy author Django Wexler. How prequel? Are they important? I'd say are they canon, but that's kind of implied. They're written by a different person. Should I be concerned about that? Did he even talk to Greg? Why would we care about a prequel? Like, we literally know what happens up to, like, the day that this book starts. In fact, the last two sets, their storylines were the prequels. They covered all 10 guilds, and they set up what was going on in the initial who's turning on who and who's siding with who and Bolas' influence and blah, blah, blah. Those were the prequels. What the hell are these? And what the hell is the Random House newsletter? I skimmed through for a couple red flags in Random House's wonderful privacy policy, and yeah, it's a bit of an atrocity. Pretty typical, but bad. It's basically, yeah, we'll take all the data we can get either provided by you or determined by technology, track the living crap out of you, we don't respond to do not track requests, we'll sell it and send it to whoever the hell we want. So that's nice. So whether you bought the book or not, you've got to go to two different places to get two different sets of stories that happen at two different times written by two different authors, and then you'll have the full story. Awesome. So these stories will take place before the Gatewatch arrives back on Ravnica and will be delivered straight to your inbox beginning in early June, which is not May or April. So whether you buy the book or not, it's not a complete picture, and then you've got to wait until May for the rest of the chapters, which they don't really say when they happen. I'm going to say it's probably at the same time as the book, so then it's like you didn't really get the full book until May 8th, and then you get like Rat's perspective in the secret chapters. And then you have to wait until June to get 20 more prequel stories that happened before the book to make the book make sense in context, but also that I guess happened before, during, or after the 10 chapters at least that are out right now from Guilds of Ravnica and Ravnica Allegiance. Oh, and you better go read those too, but in what order, I don't know, and they were written by a third person, by the way, at least if memory serves. So they went from, oh, people are mad that we're paywalling the ending to the really important storyline after it being free for years. They went from that to, let's fix it by making everybody wait 2 months and then releasing a vaguely described rest of it that's missing up front. That won't piss people off. So that's what they're doing. If you think I'm going to provide links to either of the things they link to, dream on. I don't want to support this crap. And honestly, signing up for the Random House newsletter sounds like a little bit of a trap in my opinion. But I just wanted to make you all aware of the ridiculous story fragmentation, paywalling, and newsletter walling, and I just hate everything about this. What a great way to completely botch the ending of the storyline, Wizards. Thanks. I'll see you guys next video.